What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome to my ultimate gamer's guide for health and fitness. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while because you guys have been asking me what my routine is for body care and my mental and also for exercise and diet. So I wanted to put together a little video of everything that I do that helps me, that helped me lose the weight that I lost and help me get my mental where it is, and I get my diet on track as well. So I don't want to take up too much time with this, and I have a number of products that we're going to go over, but I want to first and foremost say make sure that you check with your health professional before you take anything, because you never know what type of allergic reaction you can have or if you can take something or not. So just make sure to check with your doctor first and foremost before you take anything. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start off first just with the mental, just real quick. I want to let you guys know that in order to kind of get your body where you want it to get it and get your mind where you want to get it, you have to kind of just sit there and say, what's the most important thing? And that's what I did a number of years ago. I said, hey, my body and my health is the most important thing. Not playing video games all day, not worrying about what other people are saying on the internet and stuff like that, all right? So make sure that you just tell yourself before you head into this, I am going to focus on my body and my health. Video games can wait. When I take care of what I need to take care of after the day, then I can maybe play a game or two, or maybe you can wait for the weekend. But making sure that you exercise and you eat right and you have your mental where it is, that's the most important thing. So you have to just make sure that you put that in your head and then go forward with it. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about some products when you're in the shower to get your skin right, then also to get your body right. So let's talk about two products that I use when we start out here in the shower, and that is the African black soap, calm and clear. Doesn't matter if you're white, Hispanic, whatever the case is, all this works for everybody, guys. Even though it says African black soap, don't have to be African to actually use it. So this is really good. I do like this quite a lot, and it helps it to where I don't itch, and it makes sure that my skin feels nice and it feels good and radiant. So African black soap, really good. Highly recommend it in terms of making sure that your skin is ready and it doesn't itch when you go outside, when you run and stuff like that. Also the Shea moisturizer shampoo, really good. I also recommend the conditioner. Smells fantastic, and both of these don't have the parabens and have the sulfates and all that stuff that dries out your skin and dries out your hair. Doesn't have any of those. It's really good for you. So I do recommend the African black soap, Shea moisturizer, and also the Shea moisturizer shampoo and conditioner. Now when you're out of the shower, I would start off with this right here. We have some cocoa butter, Vasline cocoa butter, man. This stuff is really good. Really helps out with your skin, keeps it radiant, keeps it nice and strong and healthy. And it really does help out along with the other stuff to make sure that your skin is resilient enough to when you go outside, you don't itch at all and you don't have any problems, and it keeps it strong. So I do like this cocoa butter lotion. Really good. Before I started using this quite a bit, man, dry skin and all that, this really helped out with it along with the other things. And also deodorant, that's also very important too. Now, when you start exercising more, you don't want to start ruining your workout shirts, right? Like certain deodorants will cause yellow stains and marks and all that. This deodorant right here, the Degree, the Ultracare, white and black, it does not do that at all, and it's really saved so many of my shirts, going forward. I still sweat like crazy when I work out, but at least I'm not going to transfer all of that to my shirts, and my white t-shirts that I use when I exercise, or my other shirts don't get stains on them from the different deodorants. So do recommend this one right here as well, and it smells great. And if you have a beard, some of you guys don't, but if you have a beard, I highly recommend the Profit Beard Balm. This is so it doesn't itch. You want to make sure that you can use the shampoo, right, to make sure that your beard is nice and moisturized, but also when you're out of there, this will keep it to where it's not itching and all that. Some people don't grow beards because they say that it itches. Well, that's because you have a nappy beard or it's dry. So if you do this, you'll be okay combined with some like that shampoo and stuff like that. Also for your hair, for those who have it, if you don't, obviously it doesn't matter, but Shea moisturizer, the curly enhancing smoothie. Good, I like smoothies though. But this is really, really good for your hair. I like it, doesn't have all that bad stuff. Sulfate doesn't dry it out, keeps it nice and texturized and moisture. So yeah, I like this quite a bit. It makes it to where your head doesn't itch when you're running and stuff like that, along with the shampoo and everything. So this is really good as well. That is it for the body care stuff and hair care stuff and all of that I use to just try to keep myself, in tip top when it comes to how your skin is and how your hair is and everything. And now we're gonna go ahead and move into the vitamins and minerals type of segment, stuff like that. So this is everything that I take to make sure that my body is working properly, and I have all the vitamins and minerals that I need in order to function good when I'm exercising. So I start off with a men's 1 a day, which is interesting because you take 2 of these a day. So I don't know, false advertising, probably not. But anyway, men's 1 a day has all the different vitamins. It's a multivitamin in there. It's really good for you. Highly recommend this one. It's a gummy. They taste good too, so that's awesome. Next up, I take calcium, magnesium, and zinc. This is for your immune system, also for your bones as well. Remember, guys, all the directions in terms of how much you take, it's going to be on there, so you can look at it. But you take it with food during a meal, so I do really like this quite a bit. Helps out. Also, triple omega, once again, your good fatty acids, all that good stuff, man. Triple omega is so good for you. So I take this one right here, these big fish oil pills, basically. Triple omega, awesome as well. Now, I also take a Biotin pill too. This is for your hair, skin, and nails. Also makes it to where it keeps it nice and healthy as well. And of course, if you're trying to keep your hair and stuff like that, Biotin is gonna help out with that. So highly recommend the full strength Biotin pill too. I also take D3 as well, so kind of get that D3 in there, vitamin D, that's good for you too. And sometimes I do take, to help out with my metabolism, take a colon cleanse. This is really good, so you're not feeling like backed up and stuff like that. So I do take the colon cleanse as well. Do a little bit of fasting, colon cleanse, and man, it really does help out. So it keeps you kind of like light, not feeling backed up like with waste inside your stomach and all that. So colon cleanse, also very good. Now, that's pretty much what I take. I might have forgotten a thing or two, but that's pretty much what I take when it comes to body care and also vitamins and minerals. That's been working very well for me, and I think that that's very important before you kind of head into the exercise stuff and all that. It's very important to get your skin and your hair and and everything like that all correct, and like the vitamins and minerals, make sure that your body is feeling good and ready to go. So all of that is there. So make sure you guys write all this down, okay? Make sure you write all this down. I'll do my best to also put a link the description where I'll have like, or not a link, but I'll have like a list of all these different things here too. So let's go ahead and move into the diet phase, guys. And this is very simple for me. I was on a very basic diet. Obviously, water is very good. Try not to drink any type of calories, but I just do very simple, right? So I have brown rice, I have chicken, lean chicken, air fried chicken nuggets, and I also have very thin cut carne asada steak. So what you can do is, in terms of what I did for the easiest type of way to get it done, is that you just go out there and buy some measuring cups, right? And you just use a cup. So what you do, put some rice inside there, you grab a cup, you put some mixed vegetables inside there, and then you grab a cup, scoop it, put some of the carne asada in there, and then you put it inside the rice cooker, put some water in there, and I use Frank's seasoning salt. I think that's really good. It's low in sodium and it makes everything taste absolutely amazing. You can get it on Amazon for really cheap because my Walmart never has it. So Frank's seasoning, really good stuff. Works with anything, makes everything taste great. I just turn on the rice cooker, put it on brown rice, let it cook, and then bam, it's ready to go in like 40 minutes. And that's a nice healthy meal for you. If you're looking for something for like breakfast, you can always go with egg whites. That's what I do, like the liquid egg whites. Turkey bacon's really good. You have the multi-grain bread that you can have as well. You can make your own French toast with that, or you can just have turkey bacon, egg whites grilled on the pan, and also with the multi-grain bread French toast, or just multi-grain bread toasted as well. Those are all really good, healthy breakfasts for you guys. Get all your vitamins and minerals and nutrients and not feel too bloated, and don't eat too many calories as well. So that's just the basics. Now, if you guys want to have a little bit more variety in there, you can always go online and check out what other people have for basic type of foods and everything. I also have a protein smoothie too. So basically I take 1 banana, I take about 4 or 5 strawberries, maybe even a little bit of blueberries, put it inside a blender, put some ice in there, put a little bit of vanilla protein powder, put a little bit of Splenda as well. Then I'll take some like Diet 7-Up, or I'll take some Diet Sunkist, put it inside there, blend it all up together, and drink that after my workouts. That's really good. Or even like a meal replacement, really good. I also have it with some like air fried chicken nuggets, also really good as well for the protein and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my diet, man. It's very simple. It's very easy to make. You don't need to be Gordon Ramsay or anything like that in order to get it done. So that's it for the segment on body care and also vitamins and minerals, and also the diet segment. Now we're going to move over to the exercise segment. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to show you guys my gym that I work out at. All right, guys, we are in my backyard. and I'm gonna show you my gym. This is pretty much it, man. Sorry for like the background noise and all that. I'm using my camera on my phone. And so basically my routine with running is essentially just that. I run a lot. I run for about an hour in my backyard. So the goal for me at least, and we're gonna go ahead and just, just kind of cruise around. The goal for me at least is to, run. And when you run, like make sure that you're getting like your air in, make sure that you're getting like the flow in terms of like how you feel. That's why I like running outside. I got a tree in my backyard here, so it makes it easy for me to breathe. And, some people, it's really cold outside, so I get it, you can't run outside, but it is summer, so this, I guess, is like the best time. And I just run along this path here, which I'm gonna show you guys. I ran so much in my backyard to the point to where, look at this. It's like a trail that's going across. Like I have my imprints of me running every single day pretty much. And to me, that's like the most important thing. I run all the way around, run all the way around, and then I pan it all the way back and run. So I mean, like that's me, so I'll just be like this. I'll just be like, just running just like this across here, man, just running. And I do this pretty much, like I said, at least I would say 5 to 6 times a week. I run for about an hour, and this is probably the most important part. And I know this is probably going to be the toughest part for a lot of you guys, is actually running, and actually making sure that you get this, this type of exercise in. But it's so vital. It's so vital. And as soon as I'm done running for an hour, I just go right here. I have some concrete. Oh, sorry. Have some concrete on the ground, and I do push-ups. I do sit-ups. I get a little mat. I do sit-ups. I have some 30-pound weights. I do bicep curls, and that's that. But the main goal, or like the main thing for me, is making sure that I run. Like that's the most important thing. That's what's going to help you, with your body weight. That's going to help you get your form, everything. So to me, the most important thing is definitely running. And like I said, I run for about an hour. Now, if you can't run for an hour nonstop, work your way up to it. You can run for 5 minutes, then take a break, then run for another 5 minutes and take a break, then work your way up to maybe like 30 minutes, right? So go for as long as you can, then take that break, then go for a little bit longer, then take that break. At first, I was doing 10 minutes and 15 minutes, and then I would stop and take like a 1 minute break, then I'd run again. And then it got to the point where I can just run for an hour. And it got to the point where I could run for like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, just nonstop, right? So now I don't run for like 3 hours and all that. Now I just run for 1 hour. But, as I was training and losing the weight, yeah, I would run for like 2-3 hours sometimes. So just work your way up there. Remember, I started at just 10 to 15 minutes, just starting out, and work your way up to that hour to when you can go longer. So that's my advice, is making sure that you run and get that cardiovascular exercise. And of course, once again, check with your doctor, make sure that, you can run and you can breathe properly and all that, people that have asthma. But for me, that's what I did, and that's what helped me lose all the weight that I lost. All right, so that is everything. Once again, make sure you guys check out the description below. I'll have some resources for you guys to help out. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you can make the improvements to make your life better, to make your mental better, to make your body better, whatever the case is. And one thing that I've noticed from me losing the weight that I've lost and exercising is that it's really made my game time more fun. It's really made me think better and be able to play games better. I've been able to focus and concentrate better when I do play the games. So it's definitely worth it to get in shape and get your mind and mental right, because I think it's going to improve your gameplay sessions. It's going to improve your competitive ability. It's going to improve lots of different things. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on everything. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the links in the description. We've got Twitter. Go and give us a follow on there. Stay up to date on all the latest gaming news and information. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.